What's your love language?
So here's the thing
Or
about
love
love
languages.
I think right now I believe they all change with who you're with, right? Because I could be with you, and you could be acts of service, right? And and emotional. What is it?
Acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and gift giving.
So you can give me one thing, right? But then I'm needing this, right? Yeah. So like I was in a relationship where I was very, quality time, but he was very acts of service. So suddenly mine shifted because I was needing more of what I wanted to get.
Okay.
So I think they all change, but where I'm at right now, I think I've always been, I definitely am an acts of service person. Like, bring me a coffee. If I call you and I'm like, oh my God, I'm stressing, I need to go into this and that, and I haven't gone to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription, and you're like, I got it.
Yeah.
Woof. Woof.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
what about you?
You could argue that the ideal situation is we get all of them from our partner, right?
I mean, we should.
That's the ideal situation. Like, I would hate for to be in a relationship where there is never any gift giving, or there's never any words of affirmation, right? Like, I feel like at some point you want to be able to
bring me flowers.
Embody all of them.
Like I don't like gifts, but it would be nice to get. So as in the essence of it, you're right. Like, all of them are important.
For me, without a doubt, physical touch.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
You've always been like that.
Yeah, I've always been like that. Physical touch, words of affirmation is so important as well. And quality time too. Like, hey, just be here,
Yeah.
And let's spend time together. I love that. I don't really need gifts, right? Like, I do like to give gifts and little details. I think those are important. But in terms of receiving, like, I do love physical touch, physical affection, words of affirmation as well. Like, I like to hear, that you want to be with me, right?
Correct.
Like, things like that.
Well, and then now that you're saying that, all of us need all of them.
Yes,
and why are we not deserving of all of them,
saying,
right?
Like, you don't want to go through a relationship where, like, one of them is never present. Right?
No,
like, you would want to receive them all.
I couldn't,
I think we tend to gravitate towards, like, specific ones, but ideally you would want to receive and be able to give all of them.
Well, and now it's like we're at a stage in life and our generation where it's like you're dating someone, and then it's like if you have like different places, you're somehow at one point coexisting together. So it's like acts of service are very important, like quality time. Like, did you take out the trash? Like, little things like that are so important that if they're not all there, and they are there in like little ways when sometimes we can't see it, but yeah, of course I want them all.
Yeah.